Former Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Timmy Frank, Facebook. Timmy Frank, a former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the All Progressives Congress, Timmy Frank, has urged African leaders to accelerate the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area, describing it as a critical tool for peacebuilding, economic integration and regional stability across the continent. Frank made the call in a statement on Thursday, while outlining a policy brief titled, "The Abraham Accords in Africa: Strategic Lessons for Peace, Integration, and Global Relevance," where he argued that economic cooperation, rather than prolonged political stalemates, offers Africa a practical pathway to reducing conflict. Frank said the rapid expansion of trade and investment among the signatory states showed how economic engagement can build trust and stabilize fragile regions even when political disputes remain unresolved. According to him, Africa can replicate this logic by fast-tracking AfCFTA implementation and using regional trade, shared infrastructure projects and joint investments to lower tensions and create mutual benefits among states. Regional trade, shared infrastructure projects and joint investments can reduce tensions by creating mutual benefits and lowering the incentives for conflict, Frank said. The former APC chieftain stated that AfCFTA should be treated not only as a commercial framework but also as an instrument of peace and stability. He stated that Abraham Accords are a set of agreements brokered by the United States in 2020 that established diplomatic normalization between Israel and several Arab states, which marked a significant shift in Middle Eastern diplomacy. According to him, although the accords are geographically distant from Africa, their underlying principles offer timely guidance for a continent grappling with protracted conflicts in the Sahel, the Great Lakes and the Horn of Africa. Frank noted that many African conflicts persist because dialogue is tied to rigid preconditions, stressing that early engagement through economic cooperation can serve as a confidence-building measure in conflict-prone regions such as the Sahel, the Great Lakes and the Horn of Africa. Peace should be treated as an evolving process, not a final settlement. Waiting for perfect political conditions before engagement often deepens conflict rather than resolves it, he said. He noted that many African conflicts persist because dialogue is tied to rigid preconditions that are difficult to meet, stressing that early engagement and incremental cooperation in areas such as infrastructure, trade and security can serve as confidence-building measures. Frank also highlighted the security benefits of economic integration, noting that reduced regional tensions weaken extremist networks and limit arms trafficking and migration pressures. Beyond trade, he called for Africa-led security cooperation aligned with the African Union peace and security architecture, including intelligence sharing, joint operations and early warning mechanisms. On diplomacy, Frank urged African states to pursue interest-driven foreign policies that prioritize technology transfer, food security, water management and renewable energy, while maintaining balanced global partnerships. While acknowledging the gains of the Abraham Accords, he cautioned that economic cooperation must not replace inclusive political dialogue, stressing the need to uphold justice, fairness and self-determination. Frank, therefore, urged African leaders to demonstrate political will by accelerating AfCFTA implementation as part of a broader strategy to reduce conflict, strengthen unity and position Africa as a credible and confident global actor.